And we're on.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got the bear, dude. This was a gorilla. That'd be perfect, dude.
Yeah, no gorillas. I think we got lions and tigers over there too. But
Lions and tigers, they're all sick.
yeah, but no gorillas. They fought last time, and I'm pretty sure grizzly bear won.
Yeah.
For sure.
Consensus.
Welcome all to the Sandbox.
Welcome to the Sandbox.
Get your pail and shovel and find a seat. All right. What is this, episode 8?
Nope.
7?
Warmer.
Oh. No, what's the episode?
Episode 6, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit, this is only episode 6?
Welcome.
All right. Well, this is the last episode of the season. Episode 6, baby.
Woo.
About to end on a banger.
Yeah, that was a smack sound. Because it's a banger.
Smack and bang, pretty close. They're cousins.
They're cousins for sure.
Oh, man. So what's the deal, bro?
Crack babies.
Yeah, crack babies. So, yeah, tell us a little more about that.
Well, it's an epidemic.
It's an epidemic. Okay.
It is probably an epidemic, but
Still, you think?
probably. Just like no one maybe not talked about or something. But I can't believe that the problem just went away, you know?
They didn't. Yeah, nah, it didn't go away. It just has a different name now, probably. You know, maybe
TikTok.
Like fentanyl. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, for sure, dude. TikTok is crack. I know everybody's
Crack 2.0.
seen. Everybody's seen TikTok that has a phone. Like, even if it's on Instagram Reels or freaking, YouTube Shorts.
We're all going to hell.
Hell in a TikTok basket. Hey, stop licking your fucking nuts, dude. Come on. Sorry about that. My dog was licking his fucking dick. Not allowed.
Yeah. And not appropriate, Thor.
Yeah, go to the dog park by yourself and get your dick licked, okay? Anyways, yeah, no, it's wild. I feel like it is kind of detrimental to the way crack was detrimental to those.
What were you saying that the kids about the eye span, like the attention span or something?
Yeah, so like, everything is based off of eye movement, right? You process things at a straight line. I'm looking at you, but if I look over there, I have to reprocess it. So that time span of being able to like focus is just so.
You're talking about like the jump,
like a key element. Yeah, because like if you can't focus on one thing longer than a second, but it's like they're making you only look at one thing for a second.
Yeah, they're changing the scenes and stuff too quickly.
Yeah, well, that affects the attention span, and then they. As far as children, it's like crack to them.
Are you talking about like individual videos are changing like their scene? Like you're saying like the Coco or something?
Yeah, Coco Melon. That's what all the little kids that my friends' kids, they put them on that crack called Coco Melon.
Coco Melon, Jesus.
So I'd honestly stay away from that, I mean, as far as like, having a child, and I've talked about this with Jesse. It's like you can't really stop it because it's everywhere, right? We have screens on friggin' sports bars that we go into. Everything's being paid on an iPad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got phones in our pockets every day. How do we go about, regulating screen time? Because it's very detrimental, right? I mean,
it's tough.
For the attention span and like thinking.
Yeah, just in general, it's like it definitely ruins our thinking, our ability to just concentrate, learn, and appreciate the moment because you want to just suddenly jump to the next moment.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it's crazy. I think I think it's a silent, like,
Manipulator.
yeah, like it's a almost like a virus. You know what I mean? A it's an effect that has a quantifiable impact on
Yeah.
society.
It's probably like systematic.
Like,
Like they didn't just think to do this one day. It's probably been planned.
well, they probably. I mean, I don't think anyone could have planned this, but I think now they are,
Yeah.
because it's like with the way technology is improving every day, like things are getting mind-blowingly simple to do.
Yeah. And the corruption is even crazier to think about, I guess.
The
You know?
corruption.
Yeah, with just like how media's being used. TikTok is like owned by the
Yeah, yeah. Let's go
Chinese.
back to that. Yeah,
TikTok's being owned by the Chinese and shit. Like,
yeah.
so they're getting all of our data,
Isn't that
and
right? Isn't that what Zoom did too? Zoom doesn't Zoom. Anyway, but yeah,
everything is database nowadays, right? So that's another thing. Technology's crazy. How do we stop it from affecting the youth of today? You know, that'd probably be
I think
or not. I mean,
I get what you're
yeah,
saying. Yeah, no, I think as parents or people, like, we have to really start thinking about how we can live without it.
yeah,
Because it is bad for your mental health to be doing that all day, and
yeah,
uh, and it's definitely going to have effect on the kids, and the way they process information. Like, imagine, like, you're a little kid. Like, I think TikTok's even, like, or Instagram reels are like overstimulating, and I'm a grown man.
yeah. It
It's like,
affects me too. You know, so
it's
if
like
it affects you and I as an adult,
yeah, these
like,
little
but
kids are gonna be like, but that's the thing. That's gonna be their baseline when they get to be an adult. Is like they're gonna be like, where's all the? Why
they,
can't I just switch shit right away?
yeah,
Like,
that's why there's the term iPad kid.
iPad kid, because yeah, just sitting in front of the iPad all day.
Yeah, and now they're grown
It's
and
the new
they
parenting.
yeah, and now they're dude, I saw that the other day. It was so wild at like Pluckers. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Pluckers with my dad. He hooked it up with like a birthday meal, bro.
Nice, nice.
Pluckers wings are so good. Side note. But at Pluckers there was like two separate families, children under 5 years old. One had an iPad and another had an iPhone, and they're just like glued to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, you definitely want some peace and quiet, and if that works, by all
Yeah,
means. But I'm not gonna allow it to be their whole, day or life.
yeah, yeah,
I think the solution that I talked with Jesse about is, go do stuff with them outside.
yeah,
Whether that's riding a bike, going swimming, going on hikes, walks, shit like that.
yeah,
Having them do sports,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. You're right. Anything. Actually, I think just being outside is like, right. Like, that's an important thing, because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. At least, yeah, definitely.
So I mean, statistically, like, not statistically, but like, trees are good to look at. They're good for it's good for your brain to, like, look at trees.
Yeah, they don't
Like,
move, so my attention span will always stay there.
yeah, the tree is the new iPad, folks.
Send your kids outside.
Get
Let
tree
them look at
kids.
some trees.
Hey kid, look at this.
Yeah. That'd be cool. I mean, shit. Anything I feel like is better. At least during the development stage of their brains and stuff. You know how they're like still growing.
Yeah.
And how long-term effects of that over and over overstimulation.
Yeah.
What would be the long-term effects of that? Does it lead to like depression? Maybe. I don't know. But
I think so. I would think that's like probably a general common kind of, but like not bad, like not good. It's dangerous and bad,
yeah.
but I think it's common.
That's why that's the new age crack.
It's the new age crack, baby.
Literally. So, but yeah, solution wise, get your kids outside.
Yeah, get your kids outside. Put a skateboard on their feet.
Yeah, get a skateboard on their feet or little hiking boots.
Little, little rappelling,
Yeah.
rappelling kit,
Yeah.
little night vision goggles. Get the kid out there.
He's just fucking Tom Clancy.
Yeah, exactly.
Little-
Get your little Splinter Cell on.
yeah.
I wanted to be a Splinter Cell when I was a
Dude,
kid.
yeah,
That
that
was
shit's
dope.
tight. You're just
Yeah.
creeping around, doing some cool little missions.
Dude, do you remember how he can do that like jump thing where he puts the splits and he's like in the hallway? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, well, I don't know which one you played, and I
It's
forget so long ago when I
there
played
was
it.
his like iconic move was that like if there was a hallway,
Yeah.
he could jump up in the air and like he'd do the splits and like hover above like people and you could fall on them.
Oh yeah.
And there's a at that Q2 stadium, dude. Uh, the when you're on the second floor and you're going to like the bleachers, uh, the hallway, dude, looks exactly like this is like
Oh
one.
shit, for
Like,
real?
yeah, yeah. I took a picture of
And
it. I'll
then
show you.
and then you
I-
just go up there with your goggles, and I'm at Q2. I'm like, yo.
I'm watching the game like night vision on. It's like super bright.
That'd be
terrible.
funny, dude. You just Splinter Cell it at a game. Like, what are you doing up there?
I'm Splinter Cell.
That's funny. But yeah, I mean, just the amount of information out, going in talking about TikTok, like, what's the hierarchy of information nowadays? Because, it used to be the paper, it used to be, like the TV,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And now everything's, online and the internet, and you can just get it off of,
And
whether it's
within the internet,
TikTok
there's
or
different sources, right?
yeah, exactly. So how do you go about judging a good source of information?
Um, yeah, it's tough. It's tough these days. I don't know. Um,
Is there anything nowadays that is concretely considered
well, the issue these
like
days is there's so much misinformation out there too. So you have to sift. Like you have to. Back in the day, you could trust for the most part if someone published a study or something. You
Yeah.
know. Or I guess I mean even that now you're finding some of that shit's corrupt. But like
yeah,
you would see like peer like science. You have peer editing. So people go and they look at your paper, they look at what you're saying, and then they like review it so that they're like, okay, this checks out. That's what the community is all about. It's the checks and balances.
yeah,
But nowadays, like you could make up like an organization and create 50 fake names and 50 fake backstories and say these people peer reviewed my paper
yeah.
here. Go.
Who's the ultimate peer reviewer, though? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because like,
Hmm.
how do we know the credibility of that peer? You know what I'm saying? Anybody could say it's peer reviewed, but who are those peers
Who
to
are your-
review it?
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I was saying. Like the peers could be made up. They could be, or they could be corrupt too.
So so the battle there, I feel like, is misinformation and information,
Yeah.
or disinformation. I think Jesse's dad actually did a conference about this. I don't know. He's retired, so he does these like little meetings or get-togethers at UT, and they pay him like $100 to kind of like talk about topics for 4 hours.
Nice.
And so this past, I don't know, I think it was like
Paid
two.
podcast.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. He was like, "Yeah, it's a paid podcast. Maybe we should just fucking do that." God.
God, what were we thinking?
But no. So they asked him, what's misinformation, disinformation, or information to you,
Hmm.
and so they talked about it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. I don't know why this guy's whining.
What,
Pause
buddy?
real quick,
What?
please.
Maybe there's a squirrel out there.
Sorry about that, folks. Got a
I
dog.
saw this because we're talking kind of tie it back into TikTok.
Yeah.
I saw this episode of John Oliver. I think it might have been the most recent one. I'm not sure. All right, I don't know. It was about monkeypox,
Yeah.
but one of the little bits he had in there about it, which was interesting, was like, so this girl was on a subway, and she's just on her phone talking, and she has some like, she has some like bumps or like lesions on her leg, and so someone else on the subway films her and puts like a little monkey emoji and a question mark and like posts it on TikTok. And it got like 300,000, or it got a ton, like thousands of, you know, likes or whatever. I don't even know what TikTok uses, retweets. Just kidding.
Views.
Sound like
Views.
a boomer.
I think it's based on views
Views.
and likes and comments. It's all part of the algorithm.
Yeah, yeah.
Shares, even.
Shares. Yeah. Okay, so very similar to Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, but still, like, so it was just this girl, and she got filmed that question mark with the monkey emoji, and uh, she then found it. She discovered the video
Yeah.
and responded to it because, like, and she was like, "Look, I don't have monkeypox. I just have like she had some kind of like thing like body thing happen or
Yeah.
skin thing happen, but it's not like that. It's just different." And but like it's just really, shameful, I think, of people to do that, and of the person who filmed that and posted that. Because, like, imagine you just get home and there's like 300,000 people laughing at you or like judging you, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're not supposed to let the way other people feel affect you, but I can't imagine it'd be pretty hard not to let, the opinion of that many people, like, hurt you a little bit. And
Well,
especially if you're not prepared for it,
yeah. I guess for me, I would think, like,
That's misinformation.
what is this
too.
dude doing this for?
Well, that's the thing. It's just for clout. Like someone's just trying to share something and like
Yeah.
and
Trying to go viral.
yeah.
That's crack for the Gen Zs and shit.
It is crack. That's crack 2.0.
Trying to go viral is crack. Serious. And that's ridiculous. I mean, it can definitely be negative. Like any sort of
Yeah.
information can be negative, you know what I'm saying? But like
Well,
I don't know if it's worth it to be focused on the negative. I mean, you
No.
can be aware of it for sure, right? There's always a bad side to things. But I mean,
If you can, that's the test, because like the issue is the algorithm. You can't always decide. You don't decide the algorithm, right? It's
Yeah.
decided for you. So the best you can do is try to steer it. But so much of the stuff on the internet is garbage. And like you could curate your own algorithm where you're looking at, like, for me, I have a couple of like, I watch like, nutrition and weightlifting, stuff like that, and like creative stuff, like how to do this.
yeah.
And you just like watch like a 10-second clip or a minute long reel of like someone teaching you how to do something. That's really cool
Yeah.
to me. Or you can look at like science or the ocean or whatever.
Yeah.
There's tons of beautiful stuff out there.
But the thing is, with the algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
even if you try to tailor it to what you like and what you want to see, those monkeypox pictures on the subway are going to get posted to your page just
Yeah.
because of how much it's getting attention.
Right.
Whether
right.
it's from views or shares or what, they're going to throw it out there and kind of see if you like it, and then they're going to see tailor it a little different.
Oh, it all bleeds together, because then you see other videos like that, because then other people start doing it. So
Exactly.
you get a whole bunch of like, it's a spread.
Yeah.
It's memes. It's yeah.
I just scroll past it. I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Nah, none of that. I try to keep it positive, man, And I feel like it's all relevant to like, what you feed your mind, what you feed your body. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeding your mind this content that's a second long, at least make it like good content.
You get a good second.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I feel like that's definitely something for that,
Yeah.
but
That's like kind of mitigating the problem
yeah.
a little bit. But
It's gonna be there no matter what, right? We get it fucking
well, that's what you're saying. TVs are on the sports bars. They're
yeah,
everywhere. You go on a freaking plane flight, they have a TV in front of you.
yeah.
You know?
Somebody told me that TVs were nervous system. It controls your nervous system to an extent.
Really?
Yeah, like there's some sort of like patent on the television that is for controlling your nervous system, and that's your eyeballs and everything that makes you flow. So let me see. TV patent.
What is the nervous system? Yeah.
Nervous
Yeah.
system manipulation by electromagnetic fields from monitors. That's the patent.
That's a patent. They have a
Yeah.
patent on that.
Yeah. Look,
Pull it up, Jamie.
it says the patent number right here, and that's the name of it, and these are the pictures of it, and that's the description of it.
All right, that's pretty crazy. Patent number US 6506148B2.
Look it up. It's in the patent file system.
Patents.google.com.
Yeah, they don't want you to know. But like at the same time, like you said, it's everywhere. So it's kind of hard not to be exposed by something that can control your nervous system.
Yeah. I know the blue light on our phone keeps you awake at night, you know?
Yeah, same shit, man. Blue light on your phone, fucking iPad, laptop, TV.
Yeah.
Like, go look at a tree. God damn.
It's dark outside.
Yeah. At that point, all right, whatever. Give you a couple hours on the Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah. Used to play that all day. Or all day, all night too.
Yeah. Speaking about Pokemon, dude, I've been playing. You ever played it or like collect cards or anything?
Oh yeah, the whole I did all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I collected cards. I made bad trades.
Yeah.
I made good trades, and then I had the Pokemon games growing up.
Yeah. Did you ever
I got Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
I think it was for my birthday or Christmas or what, I don't know.
Who are you choosing for your starter? That's the real question
my
here.
first starter was Squirtle.
Squirtle. Okay,
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always a good go-to. I think for me, I always chose Bulbasaur. I don't know. Venusaur's just got like stun spore and make you paralyzed and sleep powder and fucking like solar beam.
Yeah.
That fool was a killer. He could
Solar
put you-
beam was tight because you had to charge that up one move and then go to the next
But
one.
he could poison your ass, paralyze your ass, put your ass to sleep. He could do it all, man.
Yeah.
He was a fucking tank.
He is a tank. He's a big old, like, fucking giant-ass toad.
Yeah, is that what he is? A toad?
I think so. It's like a toad dinosaur-looking thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought he was like a turtle, kind of, because he had a shell, kind of, but maybe he is a toad. Let me look it up. I haven't looked into that, honestly.
He's like a mix between a turtle and a toad and a dinosaur, you know?
Yeah, he's a Pokemon. That's what they do in Pokemon, right? I feel like they always have some sort of idea from where it came from in the real life, because there's Pikachu and there's Rattata. That's a rat.
Yeah, they're all...
There's Ekans. That's a snake.
Yeah, a snake backwards, dude.
Yeah, and so is Arbok.
Yeah.
Cobra. Yeah.
A little Pokemon trip.
Mm-hmm. So I've been playing recently, and I feel like that comes in from maybe like seeing it on YouTube again. All these big influencers are like paying millions of dollars for these old school cards and these old school like Pokemon card boxes and shit.
Yeah.
Like literally millions. And it's ridiculous. Like Logan Paul, for example, that fool is just doing WWE. He's got, fucking $3.5 million Pokemon card as a chain. Like, it's just ridiculous how much. I mean, I guess that's where being a collector comes into play, right? Would you ever collect stuff? Like, if you were a collector, would you collect Pokemon or would you collect something else?
I don't know. I used to collect Pokemon. I used to collect cards. I think if I was a collector, if I could collect anything,
Yeah.
it would be guitars
Nice.
for sure.
Have a big ass guitar
You
wall.
did, yeah,
That'd be sick.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. I feel like that's. I feel like to a certain extent, being a collector, uh, you have to have a certain amount of money to actually be, a solid collector. You can have, one or two or three, guitars or
hmm
like, a few $100 worth of Pokemon cards. But like to be an official collector, bro, you gotta collect that top tier fucking
yeah.
rare
You're
shit.
trying to get the old stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah,
wild how everything just kind of, increases in value over time?
yeah. The stuff that was like original stuff, like anything where it's like the first run of something that becomes something big,
Yeah.
like those Pokemon first edition cards.
Yeah.
Those are like I
They
don't know why I
send
said it like that,
they
but
send them off to fucking like
they
official
you get them
graders.
rated, yeah, and you put them in that little metal case or plastic case. It's
Yeah.
like probably
That's what
bulletproof.
that's what collecting is, right? You just collect it to
You try to
catch
preserve
dust.
it, keep it. It's like you're like a little museum guy.
Yeah, for real. Welcome to the Museum of Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's somewhere
there's got to be now
let me look that up.
the museum.
Museum of Pokemon. All right, let's see. um, nah, I don't think so. It looks just National Museum.
Doesn't Pokemon have
Is there a Pokemon
like
Museum?
a theme park or something now in
Dude,
Japan? Am I tripping?
I'm sure that's where all this stems from, right?
Well, they just try to get like they're like Nintendo, They just try to like milk the freaking like that cow, that cash cow that they have.
Yeah.
They're
They
going moo.
they got everybody over there on the technology early. Maybe technology is crack nowadays in general. I don't know.
I would say so. I use like Alexa to do everything. Really, well, I use it to set my rhythms. I
Hell yeah, man! Just getting top from Alexa.
yeah,
Alexa,
baby.
faster. No, I'm just messing. But they do have some shit like that,
They
like,
do have that. Yeah,
it's so wild.
that is really the crack
That's
of
that.
technology.
I'm drawing the line there.
Yeah,
No thanks.
that VR stuff.
Yeah.
No, I just use Alexa to set my alarm.
Yeah. I mean,
But I feel like Iron Man because I'm just like, hey, just talking into the air,
yeah.
and then this thing that I want to have happen happens.
Bro, my
You know?
grandmother uses Alexa to write her grocery list.
Really?
Yeah,
See, that's smart.
she transfers it to her phone, and I'm like, damn. She's like, Alexa, add so and so to the grocery list, and then added so and then she has it on her phone when she goes, and she's like, oh yeah, I need that.
That's smart. That's a smart that is a way technology is beneficial. I think.
Yeah, the assistance of everyday tasks that need to be automated.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There's certain tasks that should be automated for us at this point. And making a grocery list, definitely one of them.
I feel like when you're making a grocery list, like the fact that you can say it, to this machine to like record it. It's like almost like it makes it easier because you're like you don't have to like find a pen and paper. You don't have to like take your time
Yeah.
and like go over the list. You just say like, oh, this is what I need. I need milk.
Yeah.
You say it and then it's there. It's done. You don't have to think about it again.
That's one example I can think of where the algorithm can be beneficial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Alexa's taking your data. Hands down, everybody should know that. And, Amazon's behind it, so they're using it for your Amazon Prime or like, Amazon Prime Video, whatever you're
Yeah.
watching, your shopping habits, and then they push ads for you. And maybe it may be beneficial because you're like, oh shit, I never thought that was a thing, and I could use that. You know?
I was just thinking like, like in like movie
Yeah.
advertising,
Left, right,
we're
left.
in the game.
Left, right.
Just like you're watching, like you're watching a show and then they'll have a TV and it's like just a big Apple on the computer, it's a big Apple computer,
Yeah, like this?
like this. Exactly. You watch a show and that shit's right in your face and you're like, man, these characters, they use Macs. So, hey, viewer, go get yourself to an Apple store, get yourself a MacBook Pro.
Everything.
That's what they're whispering. But
I didn't hear that whisper last time, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
You got the whispers over there?
It was what was it, like Mission Impossible?
Is that the new version?
It's called subliminal.
Subliminal whispers?
Yeah, subliminal whispering.
That should be a band name.
Subliminal whispering.
The Subliminal Whispers.
Every track is just silence. Yes.
Wait, what are they saying?
For like a minute straight.
I gotta play that over again. Hold on. What?
Just like whispers bitch at you, and you're like, what?
Run that back.
Yeah. What?
Hold on.
I bought a whole CD of this.
You actually said
Can you
something?
imagine you go to like the record store and you buy this shit?
Yeah, they're actually like selling something.
Back in the 90s.
I thought it was all whispers.
It is.
Not, and then they said something. I gotta buy it.
Hold on. You wait till you see these guys live.
They're switching the game. they're just live. Bitch.
They have like a tiny little like drum set, like.
Bitch.
The whole audience is just like at the same time, like, bitch.
Dude, it's just one of those silent discos.
Yeah.
Silent whisper discos. That'd be cool.
Silent whisper discos.
That's funny. You ever been to a silent disco?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No.
That's where you just wear the headphones, right? And then they play it for your ear.
They have it at ACL this past year.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a long ass line just to do it, and it was only at this certain time. So, and we wanted to see some other people. So no, but like we got to see people just vibing in a big ass tent with headphones on and no music, bro. and everybody's just like, damn, that's wild, because like take the music away, but just put it right here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people just vibing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It must be like really nice headphones too. Probably like
noise canceling, all that.
Yeah.
Bass boosted.
Bose, bass boosted,
Yeah.
noise cancelers.
Yep.
Those things
the
are
fucking edition 1.
Dude, I had some Bose headphones for a little while, and they are awesome. I gotta say, shout out to Bose.
Yeah, Bose. Shout out Bose. Shout out Beats
Shout
for
out
working
Beats.
out.
You got some Dre's?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Isn't didn't Beats? Are you talking about the headset?
Yeah.
Headphones?
Well, I
Beats
got
by
like
Dre.
the ones that wrap around my ear and then hold into them.
Nice. Oh, like are they like exercise? Do they have the band around the back? Yeah.
No, they took the band away.
Oh shit. Oh, it's just two like wireless.
Yeah,
buds.
it's like I can use them as AirPods if I wanted to. It's like a AirPod for working out
Nice.
because it secures to the ear. You can run, you can do whatever kind of activity,
Hell yeah.
and they just stay in your ear.
I gotta get me a pair of those because my phone doesn't have the fucking headphone jack anymore.
Yeah,
I think that's jacked up, dude.
law. Yeah, it is jacked up, and you can get jacked up
At the
if
gym.
you get some. If you get some, And the Beats headphones, they work with Androids, so you can get those. I don't know if Apple AirPods work with Androids, but it's just Bluetooth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just run it. I can it's totally doable.
Yeah.
Just run it through Bluetooth.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, back to like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I played it, man.
Did you play it when you were a kid?
Fuck yeah! I played like all the first 3 generations, probably up to Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, and then I kind of just stopped. I got too old and hit puberty and liked bitches, and so then that was my focus instead of playing video games.
I only played the up to the gold.
Yeah, so that's like second generation.
I was blown away by it. Honestly, I didn't want to start a new one because I was like, how can they top this? And I just never did. I never went back.
Yeah, it went from very pixelated, no color,
Now it's
to a little less pixelated and color.
yeah,
And now, now it's like 3D.
yeah. It's 3D. It's crazy. It's still going. They're still making new Pokemon.
Yeah, it's wild. It's just the same recipe, different generation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really. They put the same like I don't even know. Yeah, same recipe.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nintendo.
Yes, I'm the new marketing lead.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Please hire us.
Nintendo. Yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, it probably is. I mean, it's a good recipe, and that's what technology should be. Is like a certain recipe of, building a good product and being able to have it liked among the public, and very useful to an extent.
That's the thing with art, though. Which, like, I would say, Pokemon is art.
Yeah.
It's like
Coding
you don't
is
know
art.
if it's going to be good. You don't know if people are going to like it.
Yeah, and they just put it out, and it fucking killed it, and then it took a break, and then now it's killing it again.
It's been. I think it's been killing it with every generation. But I think now that like people like us in our 30s, right?
Yeah, I'm about to be 30 on Tuesday, dude. What the fuck?
Welcome to the new age.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Little radioactive there, right?
Yeah. Imagine dragging these nuts on your mouth.
That's their full name. People know them as Imagine Dragons, but it's really
Imagine dragging these nuts
on your mouth.
They're playing.
Little known fact.
Playing live this weekend.
You can look that up on Wikipedia. That is a fact.
You can look this up on TikTok.
Yeah.
Whatever source of information, Wikipedia, TikTok.
Yeah. Wherever your algorithm takes you.
It's funny.
That should be oh man, I'm just thinking of dystopia stuff. All this technology stuff, I don't really. It's fascinating to think about, but also kind of scary. And so, I think about those movies like Minority Report, where like
we're going back to AI.
the dude walks into just a brief little tangent. The dude walks into the grocery store and all those like ads. The ads are projecting to him, in like 3 dimensions. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
like that shit's kind of scary.
It's gonna happen because, as we just found out, Pokemon became pixelated black and white, and now it's like in your face 3D, and it's virtual,
it's gonna be like
it evolves
projected.
into that.
Pokemon
evolves.
There's
just like that too. Good. That was a good little throw in there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But yeah, everything is destined to evolve unless something happens they don't want to or whatever. But everything should be evolving into a certain structure, of growth. They want to get to that level because that's the level. That's the highest level.
Stay alive.
That's the highest level that they can conceptualize right now.
I agree. I think that like every organism or business now is trying to stay alive. Like, oh man, I was just talking about this with some people at Cuba 512 the other day about America's Funniest Home Videos.
Doing a podcast.
Did you know that's the same thing? It's still a thing. America's Funniest Home Videos.
I'm sure, but like going back to the hierarchy of information, television.
Right.
That's an older generation form of crack.
That's my question. Is like who is financing America's Funniest Home Videos still? Because you can go on the internet. Boomers.
Boomers.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, because you can go on the internet and you can see videos that are just as funny as whatever America's Funniest Home
Yeah.
Videos has decided.
Yeah.
You know, you got the Chive. You got the Chive now,
Yeah.
which is like, that is America's Funniest Home Videos.
They
which
were
cut
systematically
the BS.
they were systematically taught to watch TV, and now that generation is so old, that's all they do is watch TV. Maybe they get the newspaper. Newspapers are dying for them, media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we're just tailoring, we're just keeping that form of information for that group while they're still alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, who really reads the paper still? Who, you know, like, the TV's gonna go extinct, dude. Like you said, it's gonna be in our fucking face.
Yeah.
It's wild. They're gonna phase out all of the unrelevant technology, like they have.
Yeah. Floppy disks gone.
Yeah, you just got one of those from the neighbor.
Oh yeah. I know. I can't. I got this floppy disk from my neighbor. Floppy disk drive.
Yeah.
It's external. The problem is it has a weird connector that I don't know how to. I don't know what the name of the connector is. I got to convert it somehow to USB.
Yeah, if they even have that.
If they even have it. Yeah, I was looking it up. I couldn't find it.
That's how they phase out technology.
Yeah, they're like, no one talks about this anymore.
We need to take the adapter out.
They're silencing it. Yeah, the adapter. The adapter. It sounds like a Jason Statham movie. The adapter. He adapts. Put him in a bad situation, he'll adapt. Yeah. Jason Statham is the adapter.
That's honestly how we should all be.
Mm-hmm. Like Jason Statham?
Adapters.
Yeah.
Isn't Jason Statham the one on like Ted Lasso or whatever?
Is that a different guy? He's the transporter and
that
Crank.
guy. Isn't there two Jason Stathams? What the hell?
No, you're thinking of I know who you're thinking of. It's another Jason, the funny guy.
Yeah, the one on Ted Lasso.
The Saturday Night Live.
Let's see. How about I look it up real quick?
Yeah, Jason.
Actor.
Killing me that I can't think of this.
Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis.
Damn.
You got Statham and Sudeikis.
Yeah, close. They both start with an S.
And Jason.
Yeah, and Jason. That was given, but yeah. Oh, okay. So wait, go back. Oh, the adapter. Lol.
The adapter.
Yeah. What was the movie that he was in?
Do the transporter.
The transporter.
Yeah. That's a classic. He's been in a lot of stuff though. He was in like
yeah, he's a good actor.
That Fast and Furious spinoff. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to.
There's a Fast and the Furious spinoff?
Yeah, dude, it's him and The Rock, and they team up against Idris Elba.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. It looked dope.
Is it still called Fast and Furious?
No, but like it's in the same universe. You know how the movies are all doing these universes now?
I guess, yeah. That's how they're...
We can't make a movie unless it's in a universe.
That's how they're adapting.
Yeah, seriously.
Turning everything to universes.
How do we stay alive, kid? We sold out. Yeah.
The Fast Saga?
There it is. That's the name of their universe.
Oh, I've seen them in Wrath of Man. That was the most recent thing. Hobbs and Shaw? That's
Hobbs
what
and
you're
Shaw.
talking about?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
God, that shit's so corny though, yeah?
That's corny.
I feel like it's so corny. I couldn't consume that.
I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure, definitely for sure.
That's fair. Everybody's got theirs. Yours is Hobbs and Shaw.
That
or corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
Yeah, he's a good actor though. I like him. That was the last one I saw. Expendables.
Why did you say
I think
cob?
Expendables is good though. Yeah.
Expendables. Yeah, I watched the first one. That's corny too, man. That's just over the top bullshit.
But it has Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson corny is good corny to me.
Samuel L. Jackson, yeah.
He's got some funny, corny shit. I mean, movies are corny all in general, unless they're really kind of going political or trying to make a message. Did you ever see that? Nope.
Nope.
Damn, me either. Where we at on the time?
On the time, we got 45 minutes.
All right. We can talk about the Costco stuff, or you want to
Yeah.
do the Facebook?
Uh,
Let's go ahead with the Costco.
yeah. Let's take a break from the
Yeah.
AI and stuff.
Yeah. So, bro, I told you this right before. It's crazy news to me, but like Costco is violating animal welfare laws to sell their $4.99 chicken, and now they're in a lawsuit. Like I knew before this was a lawsuit that they were taking a loss by selling their rotisserie chickens for $4.99, and that was the only loss that they needed, because if you ever been to Costco, those chickens are on the back wall, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to go through these aisles and passing
Yeah.
all these ads in real life,
Yeah.
So it makes you want to buy more. So the cost of selling the chicken for that low actually outweighs
Right.
what they're taking.
They're if they can pull you into the store, you want to get the dog?
Yeah. Yeah, he might be getting hot. I think he's calmed down. Hopefully.
Buddy.
All right, go lay down or something. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I mean-
it pulls you in, and that's what gets you in there.
yeah, because you can do anything with a rotisserie chicken, right?
Anything.
Pull that shit out. You can make chicken broth out of the bones. You can fucking make chicken tacos, chicken sandwiches, chicken salads.
You can put like a little dress on it and a little shirt.
Nah.
Pretend that it's your friend.
No.
Put it- You don't have chicken.
We don't play
friends?
dress up, dude. We're guys.
No, but you don't. Yeah, but you don't have a bunch of chickens like sitting on a shelf somewhere.
No.
That's just me.
Yeah, that one. That's all you.
Oh dang.
I'm not a chicken collector.
What?
I don't.
Oh, I guess. Oh man.
Nah.
There's tons of us out there. I swear.
For the group that does this, he can put his Instagram in the bio. Follow
Yeah. Chicken collectors.
chickencollectors.com. We got
Come be a member. Sign up.
we got a Discord for you.
Every week we talk about our chickens. All right.
Yeah, no.
All
As
right.
far as everyday actual uses of the rotisserie
Regular, like-
chicken, regular uses of rotisserie chicken. I mean, the fucking chicken's dead. It doesn't even have a head or legs, and you're putting a dress on it. Makes zero sense. What the heck?
Shit.
But
Oh,
maybe
no.
there are those people out there dressing rotisserie chickens. I'm not gonna put it past anybody
My God.
nowadays.
Yeah.
So y'all do what you do. As long as it doesn't bother me, I'm okay.
Keep your chicken dressing to yourself.
Keep that shit over there.
That's funny.
But
I mean, no shame though. If you do it, it's cool.
Yeah. No shame, but not over here.
But also, if the chicken stays out too long, it's gonna get rotten. That could become a health problem. So you just want to take care of it. You leave your chicken dressed up for maybe like 2 days at most. It's gonna start to smell bad.
Just wash it.
Just why?
Just wash the chicken.
Or you could put it in
A blender.
epoxy.
Just seal the chicken. Oh my gosh. This is becoming sad.
What?
Like, what?
Why is it sad?
We're just collecting chickens in epoxy now, putting dresses on them. How is that not sad?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, but if you're doing that, whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're going back to the lawsuit of Costco violating these animal welfare laws. Like,
Yeah,
where do you stand on that?
it's kind of sad to use that word again. It's like, because like you think by going to Costco, and saving all that money and stuff that you're like doing, you're doing the right thing, which I think that's justifiable. You when you buy in bulk and all that, and you like, when you're trying to save money, you're doing the right thing. And then when you see something like this, and you're like, oh, the reason that you're able to save all this money is through corruption.
Yeah.
Then it kind of like takes the punch out of it a little bit.
So, do you support Costco now because of this, or do you not support Costco?
I'll support Costco. I'm just not going to buy the chicken.
Damn, isn't that still supporting them doing the chicken stuff though? If you're keeping them in business.
Well, if the chicken sales go down, eventually, like it's going to cost more money to just keep loading up chickens and not getting any sale at all.
Yeah. So how do you feel
They're
about?
still counting on chicken sales.
How do you feel about animal
Even though
rights?
it's a negative number. It's animal what? Rights?
Animal rights. How do you feel about animal rights? Do they have rights?
Yeah, I believe so. I think as a higher power, as humans are the higher power intellectually, maybe like we have the opportunity to kill and ruin the environment and animals, and they don't know what's going on. Fucking deer out there don't know anything about
Yeah.
climate change and nuclear power plants and
What? How much?
coal.
How many rights do animals have? Because at the end of the day, we still kill them. They don't
Well-
have the right to live. It seems like.
They have the right to kill us too. I think that's the
They can
law.
get pecked to death by a chicken.
If you
There'd be a lot of chickens.
If you piss off the wrong chicken, if the chicken that comes over sees my chicken collection,
Yeah.
that
Well,
was my uncle.
that's when you just pull the gun out and then you got another one to the collection.
Yeah. That's all it was. It was a ruse.
He wanted
It's like
the chickens.
It's like some Family Guy shit.
He
right
wanted
there.
some chickens to come in here thinking
Thinking they were gonna get lucky.
thinking they were
Lucky.
thinking they were doing good. Nah.
Nah,
Thanks. All right, put them in epoxy.
freaking Ted Bundy of chickens.
Yeah, put them.
Terrible.
I mean, the chicken industry, I guess. Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, like I said, they don't have the right to live. I guess they could kill us if they wanted to, but we have manpower, to keep them where we want them.
I'm not afraid of being pecked to death by a chicken, but if the worst situation was the worst situation, and it was me versus a chicken, and I got knocked out or something, just pecked my eyeballs out. I don't know.
So, dude, animals.
I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be like, oh, good job, chicken.
Yeah.
I
So,
would be-
realistically, do you think animals have rights if that's the thought process, and we just kill them regardless?
I think they have thought. Yeah, I think they have rights. I think they have a right to live as much as we do. But it's
At the end of the day, it's us or them.
may the best
right?
man win. Exactly.
So, does this really matter? Them violating animal welfare laws.
Well, the thing is, I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. Actually, I haven't looked into it at all. Actually, this is the first time I've heard about this. But as far as Costco, but as what I am concerned with though is the animal's quality of life. I try to get food where that animal may have had a better life, like when you buy eggs and stuff, right? That's how they sell it to you, and so I'm a buyer of pasture raised and all that. Happy chickens.
Listen. With this, I'm playing devil's advocate for sure because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. They're gonna die. I'm gonna eat them at the end of the day, and that's what it comes down to. I would like them to have, rights and better conditions, but at the end of the day, does that really affect anything between us eating them or not? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, at some point in time, be our food.
They have to be your food though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's all industrialized at this point, so
Right. But you're choosing which. It's like buying local versus buying Walmart.
Yeah, it might help me sleep better at night a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing. I feel like.
Well,
Because they're going to die. I feel like the only
no.
solution to that problem is becoming vegan. And that's why people are vegan.
Right. Well, that's true, but like there is a difference. I mean, right, we are killing. At the end of the day, we're taking their life.
Correct. And they don't have a choice.
But like, imagine like you're either a kid who gets to live a happy life, goes to school, high school, college, gets a good job, or you get to be, or you're in the in the slums. You got viruses, you got diseases, you got people beating you up.
Yeah.
You got two lives.
But
and then at the end,
our choice is to live.
But think
Nobody's
about this.
controlling.
Think about this. This is just hypothetical.
All right.
So both those are lives.
Okay.
And then at the year 20, you don't know it, but at the year 20, you're gonna get guillotined right out of nowhere. Bam. Just, and that's it. That's where your life ends, right? And so like that's the difference between these different types of chickens.
Yeah.
Like you got chickens that are living this shitty life, covered in bugs and fleas and all sorts of dirt, and they're in these cramped, tiny little spaces and they can't go anywhere. And you got chickens that walk around in the grass, like jumping in the water and living good chicken lives.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the sleep at night part, right?
Yeah.
For me, it's like, do you want to finance the organization that makes these little misery pockets?
Yeah.
Pockets of misery, and then, or do you want to? Because
that's why we support local. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I would prefer the animals that I'm eating to be in a great condition. I eat pasture raised eggs, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, meat that's locally sourced. It's kind of like you are what you eat. Mm-hmm. So would I rather have a stressed out, very ill-ridden, filled with antibiotics, food, or would I rather have some cow or chicken that was able to fucking trot around in some tall grass and live a good life? Because I feel like it can transfer down into you, whether it's diseases or just like
stress,
bad vibes.
Yeah,
the bad vibes can be transferred. What is that? The transitive property.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they're stressed and they're fucking getting disease ridden, and you eat them, I feel like it just comes down on you. So maybe there's some truth to that as well. But I mean, like,
I'm with you there. I think that I would one day actually maybe look into it, but it makes sense to think that even when you're stressed, like your body releases certain hormones or chemicals, right?
Yeah.
And so who's to know at the how many of these chemicals are in like that cow's shoulders, when it dies, and then like that stuff's just in the meat.
Yeah.
And you eat it, and then it gets transferred to your bloodstream or something. And so you got cow stress chemicals in your body.
Yeah. That's why you have to That's why you have to eat veal.
Eat veal
because it was in a small box and it was very young, so it didn't have time to develop those stress.
It didn't develop fear. It's the opposite of adrenochrome.
Yeah. It's just so fucking juicy and it melts in your mouth. Veal. #veal. This is an ad for veal.
Eat your local veal.
Bro. It's been a while since I had some baby cow.
Veals on wheels. Well,
veals. No. I mean, I guess we could, like, if you put
a food truck, maybe.
Well, if you're a cow collector, like your chicken collectors, we can put wheels on them instead of dresses.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah,
Wheels on wheels, baby.
Sick, dude. Sick. All right, is that how the crumble cookies?
I think that's how the crumble cookies, baby.
Hey, well, thanks everybody for being with us. This is season 1. We'll see you next season.